Riff Ranch. What if we just, until we find music, we just make a little ditty?
Merry Christmas from the Riff Ranch Podcast.
What's up, you thick mother effers? Oh, we'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
You thought you could get away from us? You thought you could get away from us in the Christmas season, but we're right here, baby.
Not on Christmas.
Not on Christmas, bitch.
Maybe I'll put the special out on Wednesday since that's Christmas Day, and I'll put our actual episode out this week on Christmas Eve or something. I don't know. We'll see how it works.
We'll see how it works.
We'll see how it goes.
It's a beautiful time. Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year. I like to do stuff for my family personally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't really have a place to go on Christmas, so I like to have that spot where anybody who doesn't really have a spot, and like my friends and some of my straggling family can all come and eat. Yeah. I love to cook.
I can't wait.
I love the whole thing. Love the whole thing.
I'm so excited. I'm a little disappointed this year. I love giving back to my friends and family and shit, and I just had a kid this year, so I didn't really buy anyone anything.
Understandable. You got like
it is what it is.
And he's so small now. I'm sure like really everything.
He's getting so big. He's like 14.
Oh yeah. He really is huge. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like a little mini him.
He's doubled in size since we brought him home.
That's crazy. Definitely can't fit in those Star Wars onesies anymore.
Definitely can't.
I got 2 packs, but I might have a nephew on the way, so I'm just gonna give that to my brother for the gender reveal. But like Star Wars is gender neutral. You can be a girl Chewbacca or
Star
a guy
Wars is
Chewbacca.
gay. Yeah, anyone can wear.
Yeah, Star Wars is notoriously gay. I mean, Finn and Poe, dude, that's the gayest couple. I ship it. That's
the real relationship.
I want Finn and Poe to fuck more than I want Rey.
I'm gonna go on a tangent here for a second. But Finn has 3 different relationships in that trilogy, and none of them are the one everyone wanted.
Please, dude, who even gives a shit about Rey? Like and subscribe. This is a Christmas episode. Why are we talking about gay sexual encounters?
Gay sexual Star Wars encounters.
Hey, dude,
my
that's
deepest
for Riff Wars,
apologies to the Spotify listeners. We haven't posted on Spotify.
Oh yeah,
by the time this comes out, it'll have been a whole month since we posted on Spotify. It won't load. If anyone can figure out what's going on with Spotify podcasts and hit me up and figure out.
So it just won't let you upload at all?
It just keeps loading. Yeah, it just keeps, I'll look up the site, I'll click on Spotify for podcasts or Spotify for creators. I forget what the website is called that you need to post it on. But yeah, it just keeps loading and it never loads up. So I just haven't posted. Yeah, but we're posting on Apple and YouTube still, so check us out there.
Apple and YouTube, baby. Yep. Hell yeah, dude.
Or you're probably checking us out there if you're watching this.
Yeah. You're probably watching us on YouTube. Which, by the way, thank you so much. We love you. Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness, this has been the best.
We're doing pretty good on YouTube.
We have like 78 subscribers right now.
Yeah, 7. Yeah,
like 73, 78. That's crazy. Killer. I love it.
I said a couple weeks ago that we were projected to hit 100 by the new year, but then we missed a couple weeks here. Last couple.
That's totally fine though. Yeah. I feel like even if into next year we don't pop something out every single week, if we were to take an extra week just to do a little bit more research.
We've been doing a lot more content lately though too. We've been putting out 2 videos a week every week on YouTube. We've been doing the Dragon Ball thing, so you guys should check that out. And honestly, we've been doing specials. With the weeks that we do specials, that's 3 episodes a week. You guys are spoiled.
You guys are some spoiled motherfuckers. My little rancheros. My little beautiful rancheros. Yeah. Immaculate conception, I made y'all rancheros.
Next time we go meet a famous person, we need to make them rancheros.
Absolutely. For Comic-Con, if Hugh McGregor's there, I'm going to get Hugh McGregor. Hugh McGregor to be like, may the force be with you, rancheros. I swear to God, dude. I will spend the 180 to make that motherfucker.
What if he said, hello there, Retros?
Hello there, Retros. Oh, dude.
That would be so good.
Dude, that'll make me fucking sopping wet. Pop my little clam.
Anyway, what are we doing for the Christmas special?
Dude, I just figured we'd sit here and reminisce about maybe some Christmas stories, talk about what we like to watch during the holiday, like our family tradition, and stuff
family
like that.
Traditions.
I know you guys got the whole your pajama thing. That's the first time I've.
So I never did that before I met Bella. That's like Bella's family thing. Their family tradition is they always have either onesies or pajamas, and that's their whole fucking thing that they do. And my family was never like that before I started dating Bella. Now I have a fucking onesie specifically for Christmas.
Hell yeah.
And she buys me Christmas pajamas all the time. I don't wear pajamas. I'll sleep in my underwear.
Isn't that a crazy thing to get for Christmas? And every year for Christmas, that's like a thing. You get a new pair of pajamas. It's like, but I sleep buck ass naked or
Jade's
in my underwear.
Like that. Sorry to call you out, Jade, but Jade's family, her and her sister get pajamas for Christmas every year. They get a new pair. and then they just wear it on Christmas. Like that's crazy. That's a crazy.
And then just
concept.
like never touch them again.
Yeah,
Like maybe
so many
wear the
people do
bottoms
that.
if
That's
they're.
a crazy thing to me. Is like just wearing pajamas on Christmas and then
like you
never
run out
touch
of
them
run
again.
out of laundry and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. I have a pair of pajama bottoms.
Why not just have a pair of Christmas pajamas? Why get a new pair every year if you only wear them on Christmas?
I don't know. Some people just love it. I guess. Me, one of the things I get every year for Christmas that never fails, my aunt and uncle on my dad's side, they get me every year a box, the box set, like the of Axe.
Oh yeah,
the Phoenix.
Yeah.
And like
I used to get that when I was in middle school.
And that's my point. It's like I love them and I really appreciate that they would think of me. Because it really is the thought that counts.
On the camera. I'm gonna zoom into us a little bit.
Hold on, Fusion.
Fusion, huh? Oh, we missed.
Christmas Fusion. Hold on. Oh yeah, then we just become like a gargantuan, like a fat piece of shit.
Have you seen the newest Dragon Ball movie, the superhero one? It's on Crunchyroll. I watched it. I watched it with my son a couple weeks ago.
I was gonna wait for like an actual reaction for when we do it on the channel.
Goten and Trunks are in that movie, and they go to fight. I'm not gonna say the main villain is and spoil it, but they go to fight the main villain in that movie, and they do the dance wrong. Their fingers are like just off, and they turn into like a fat Gotenks.
Yeah.
Because if you fuck up the dance, then it fucks up your fusion. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's so funny. And then they're like the fat Gotenks for the rest of the movie. Like, I don't know, it's funny.
It's so funny.
Anyway,
but
I hope this isn't too close to my face.
Yeah, I worry about that sometimes. That's why I like to grab it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it never seems to fail. I always get the box of Phoenix Axe body wash, and I get the spray, and I get
Old
like
Spice,
the deodorant.
that's my shit.
Really? I can't use Old Spice at all.
The Old Spice deodorant, that's what me and Bella get all the
I have
time.
to use like Dove or like
Why can't you
almost
use Old
anything
Spice?
else. It aggravates my skin.
Oh, okay.
Aggravates my skin, makes me break out.
Yeah.
Same thing with Axe too. But like every
Same
year.
thing with Axe, but I get it every year.
Yeah, but I get it every year, and I'm not gonna tell them like, hey, I don't use this. Like I give it away. Like I come home.
That's so funny.
And I give it away. I re-gift it immediately. Like, oh my god! Last year I got the one with like the scrubby.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That thing's yeah. The
I like took it out. I took it out and I put it in a bag. And my my little brother was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm keeping this. You're taking this home." And he was like, "I don't want it." And I'm like,
You're taking this
Me
home.
neither, motherfucker.
Me either, but I want this thing.
But yeah, I always get that every year, and it's always like, fuck, I'm 27 years old. I don't use Axe body spray, but it is the thought that counts, and I will never be like, hey, by the way,
I'm a grown man. I wear cologne. I have like 3 bottles of cologne. Like,
I don't have any cologne. I want cologne so bad. I want to get like a nice bottle of Versace.
Versace.
Yeah, Versace, the little yellow vial. The Versace. I love that.
That's funny.
Dude, I tell you what though, for movies. What's your go-to? Like it's the night before Christmas and all through the house you're watching a movie butt naked.
No, but not a person was busting, not even a mouse.
not a person was busting except me and the mouse. me and my lap full of unborn mice. Whatever. Let's scratch that. Let's just edit that part out. That was weird. I fucked up the bit.
I'm leaving it in.
I'm leaving it in.
I'm leaving it in.
I fucked up the...
I'm a big fan of Polar Express. It's like very nostalgic for me. It reminds me of being in elementary school and getting to watch it and getting the hot chocolate. Yeah.
That whole thing? Yeah, dude. Chuck watched that twice today.
Today.
Yeah.
What a guy. Yeah, he's a legend.
A fucking legend, dude.
He's the man, the myth, and the legend.
He's like walking around the house cooking, singing hot chocolate. That's so fun.
I could just hear him say it with like his southern drawl.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. I got a little too excited about that. That's so funny though.
His wife called him out about it. She's like, Chuck's don't watch Polar Express twice a day, and he goes, and it's a classic.
Mind your business.
And bitch.
That's so funny.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna fucking move this down a little bit.
Me personally, dude.
Yeah, what do you watch?
Hands down, every year for Christmas, I watch all 3 of the Friday movies.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I came over for Christmas last year. Your mom was on the couch watching Friday. That's so funny to me. I forgot that's your like family tradition.
Yeah, dude. And that's all me. Like I started, and you got to start off with 3. You got to start off with Friday After Next because that is a Christmas movie.
You have to start.
You have to start with the third movie in the chronological order.
And then start.
And then watch the second one.
Okay, I was about to say, do you watch them backwards?
Yeah, I watch them backwards.
I was like, it makes less sense if you go to 1 after that.
Yeah. I watch them backwards, just like the you know, the de-escalation of it.
Yeah.
And then
The third one's my favorite. That's the one that has Cat Williams in it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Clower, there's a pimp in distress. SOS, bitch.
Pimp down.
Pimp down. Yeah, but
That's so funny.
You like Christmas carols? My favorite's the Nutcracker. Sing for me, Damon. I am a boy.
Me and Bella watch Fantasia a lot during like around Christmas time. What else?
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a Christmas movie, but it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
you know.
We'll
Kinda
watch
Die Hard.
like I don't know. Bella will put on different Christmas movies. Sometimes we'll watch like The Night Before Christmas. Like Fred Claus, we watched the other night. It was my first time watching.
Fred Claus is a good one. I love. That's a great Christmas movie.
I was like, oh my God, it's Kevin Spacey here to ruin Christmas. I was like, there's no way, dude. I'd never seen it before. I lost my shit when I saw Kevin Spacey. And when I found out he's the guy, he's like the inspector there to ruin Christmas.
Yeah, there to ruin
I was like, oh my God, it makes so much sense.
And then later you figure
I was
out
like, keep him away from the little elves.
Yeah, keep him away from the little elves.
And I don't think Bella understood.
Me
the
as a little kid was not ready to be like, oh, I was like, oh my God, Kevin Spacey in a Christmas movie? Ooh, wow. And then like 2 years later, I was like, oh no.
Wow, Kevin Spacey.
Oh no,
in a
Kevin
Christmas-
Spacey in a Christmas movie. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I had so much fun watching that the other night because Kevin Spacey was in it.
Yeah, dude. I always forget about that. And it's all because what did he want? He wanted a star or something?
I don't remember what it is.
No,
He's a
that's
good
Jimmy
guy.
Neutron. Jimmy Neutron wanted a star. That's why he didn't believe in Santa Claus. And Santa Claus is real.
That's so funny. It's so funny that he plays a bad guy in so many movies, and then he just
It ends
was
up being
a
like
horrible
actually
person.
like a bad, really bad person.
Yeah,
Like
that's
an
so funny.
evil man.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Did
Because
you
he
see
looks like that serial killer.
Yeah, he looks like a serial essayer.
yeah.
Lord help me.
Yeah.
You see that? YouTube,
He looks like he
YouTube
keeps children in his
monetization. I get
basement.
it. Monetizes. What?
I said he looks like he keeps children in his basement.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know that movie? The only movie I think I've seen where he truly is just like the best guy in the movie. There's probably others, but
I can't think of
Pay
any
It
movie.
Forward, maybe Pay It Forward with Haley Joel Osment.
I can't think of
Where
it
he
off
does
the
the
top of my
thing
head.
where Kevin Spacey plays his teacher, and he's like, your school project is to do something to benefit the world and make it a better place.
Yeah.
So he's like, pay it forward. You do an action, and that action will cause somebody else to do a good action, and so on and so forth.
You know-
so this kid like takes in this homeless man, and he starts doing good things for people and shit like that. So it's making people pass it on. Anyway, and at the end, Haley Joel Osment gets stabbed in the stomach by a school bully.
What?
He dies. Yep.
That's crazy.
And Kevin Spacey's fucking his mom. He's like, yeah, please fuck my mom. She's so lonely.
The only movie I can think of where he's a good guy is what is it? 21, where he teaches them how to count cards.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he's not really a good guy. He's
He's not really a
kind
good
of
guy.
like,
He's just teaching. He's teaching Donnie Darko how to sling cards and
yeah,
blackjack.
pretty much.
Yeah, but it's still a great movie.
Yeah, that's a great
I always
movie.
forget about that.
Yeah, I loved it.
Is it him or is it Jude Law?
Was it not him? I have no idea who it. Now that
Donnie-
you're saying it's not him.
Not Jude Law. Who the fuck?
Anyway.
Whatever.
But yeah, Polar Express is always like a go-to for me, honestly. Like as far as Christmas movies, I can't think of another. I mean, there's other. Oh, The Grinch. Bella loves putting on The Grinch. But for me, I don't know, something about the Polar Express. I fucking
Something about
love
the
that
Polar
movie.
Express. I mean, that
always
is a
wanted
good
that to
movie.
happen to me as a kid.
Yeah.
I just wanted.
You stay
I
up
just
all
wanted
night,
to be
not
like.
looking for Santa Claus. You're waiting on the Polar Express.
Yeah, I just want to wake up in the middle of the
fuck that
night and
fat
be
bitch. I'll meet him
abducted
at
by
his own crib.
Tom Hanks.
yeah. I just want Tom Hanks to just scoop me up in the middle of the night and take me somewhere special. Just somewhere nice and with a white Christmas. The right Christmas.
Hopefully not an island.
Hopefully not a. Ooh. Isn't it crazy how they went crazy trying to find this Luigi fellow, but not a single person on that list was ever found. Zoom in.
That's so funny.
Crazy. I think definitely my whole thing about family tradition around Christmas time is I don't want anything to be like, I don't like a standard Christmas as much as, like, as soon as my youngest brother turns 18, it's going to be Christmas tree with ornaments all over the Christmas tree filled with little weeds. There's little nuggets of marijuana.
Awesome. I love that.
Just boop, 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 boop. Just a fun, hippie Christmas.
I can't wait for. I feel like Christmas hasn't felt magical in a long time for me. Like I was, like when you're a little kid and you got like this magical fucking Christmas. But like I can't wait now. My son is
and now
gonna
you
be
get to
like,
do it for your boy, and it's like your boy's gonna be like, "Look what Santa Claus brought me, Dad." And you're like, "Yeah, Santa Claus worked 80 extra hours this month to get that fucking toy for you." Just so you know.
I'm a shitty dad. I got you one present, but like Santa got you fucking 12. It's crazy. He's been putting in the work.
Yeah, well, he's like, "Why are you such a shitty dad? You only got me one present," and you're like.
Because Santa's supposed to get you.
You know what I got myself?
Bella said that. Bella said that we were going to get him one present each. There's going to be one from Bella, one from Kyle, and then the rest are going to be Santa because Santa's supposed to get you the presents. That's what Bella was saying. Yeah. And I was like, that's not how it was for me as a kid. I was like, half of my presents as a kid were Santa, and the other half were Mom and Dad.
So whenever you were a kid, and you were doing the Christmas stuff, like you wake up in the morning, how's the setup?
Oh man, we moved around a lot as a kid, but it was like. I would wake up like a crisp 6 a.m.
A crisp as soon as the fucking sun rises.
Yeah, like as soon as there's like a crack of light in the day, I'm like, I'm up. You know what I'm saying? That's me. And we would go wake our parents up. It would be like immediately, gotta go wake Mom up, fucking put on a pot of coffee. She gotta get her ass up, and then like. We're down there. We're waiting. Me and my siblings. We're the first ones there, waiting to fucking start doing the presents. Yeah. I have a great story to tell because I've actually told Bailey this story several times, and I don't think I've ever told it on the podcast. So there was one year I was about 8 or 9 years old. That would make my older brother about 9 or 10, and my youngest brother would be about 3 or 4. And so we're sitting here. We're unwrapping presents, and my younger siblings have a different dad. Their dad gave us he had Star Wars action figures.
Yeah, dude.
He gave us his Star Wars action. He had a bunch of Phantom Menace Star Wars action figures. I remember Andrew got like the Tusken Raiders, the Sand People. Andrew got a couple of those. Andrew got a Darth Maul. I got. We got so many of them. All 3 of us, me, Devin, and Andrew. We all got all of these fucking.
He was a 3-year-old boy. Devin was a 3-year-old boy.
And we ripped them open immediately. Do you know how much money these things were probably worth? I remember now that I'm an adult, my mom's talked to me about it, and she argued with their dad about like. They're kids. They're gonna fucking rip them up, and he's like, no. I think that they'll understand, like that these have value to them and shit like that. And Devin was fucking 3. Like he's not
3 years old.
Yeah.
First off, you're giving these toys.
I told this story to someone before, and he was like, wow, he decided to give the worst people possible those fucking action figures.
Toys. Yeah. I'm 27 years old, and if I have 2 action figures that just came in like today, and I've been trying not to open them all day.
Yeah, you give them to a 9-year-old, what do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah. Like, what the He's gonna fucking open them.
Yeah,
dude. Oh my god.
Those things were probably we could have made thousands of dollars if they were still in mint condition today.
You know what? A Star Wars toy I want.
What's that?
If I could have again in my adulthood.
Yeah.
You remember Revenge of the Sith came out, and they had the Darth Vader. The build, like the
it had the whole
the steel table, and he could put his helmet on, and he could put his suit on, and like click his arms into place and shit.
Yeah. I remember.
I need that. I need that again in my life. That and the helmet, I need that shit again in my life.
That's
you remember?
So funny.
You remember they had the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber? You press the button down and it had a spring in it, so it shoot out super hard.
Yeah.
Super. I used to hold my little brother down. I'd click that fucking button. I'd be like, "Pow!"
Jesus.
It'd be like, "Shoot, pow!" But we were like only 6 years apart. So
oh my god!
I was like 12. He was like 6.
We were only 6 years apart.
It's not like I was doing that.
That is crazy. You're a fucking 10-year-old doing that to a 4-year-old. Like
that's just like sitting on him, just be like, pussy.
You're 3 times his size.
Basically, like shooting him in the head with. Anyway.
Me and my older brother Andrew, we were fucking training to be Jedi as kids. We were fucking we were watching the movies and fucking whacking the Sith shit out of each other with the lightsabers.
Sith shit out of each other. Slapping the Sith shit.
Yeah. We were fucking going like we would really be fucking going at it like fucking like
full force.
Yeah, full force. Yeah, I remember. Great fucking Christmas memories.
I have the high ground. Shut up, Andrew. You're not Obi-Wan.
Shut up, Andrew. I just throw the lightsaber.
Yeah. Force throw.
You gotta get down now. You gotta cut your legs off.
Cut both your legs off. You gotta get down. But
high ground this bitch.
Yeah. High ground my ass.
And he's like, no, that's
Yeah.
not how it happened in the movies.
So what I used to do, the way it was for me growing up, we'd wake up,
Yeah.
and my mom would. I remember especially my way younger years, like before either of my brothers were born.
Yeah.
I'd come home, and there was a fireplace. Not come home. I'd wake up at home. I'm already at home.
Okay.
I'd go to the living room, and my presents would just be out, laid out, unwrapped and stuff on the
Unwrapped.
Yeah. So she would just like display them all out on the fireplace. And she would have them like set up in the back. There would be the bigger stuff,
and unwrap them like someone had already gone through them.
No. It would be like all the stuff was like most of the stuff was just out of the wrapper and everything. Not like it was still in the action figures would be in their boxes, but it wasn't like wrapped up in paper.
Okay.
And then like under the tree there would be a few boxes, and those would be from her, like from mom, and it would be like this or that and this and that. But I mean, like the biggest array of stuff. Like I remember getting a Game Boy SP.
Oh my God!
Game Boy SP.
Yeah.
I flipped that thing open. And my mom's like, "That's the Nintendo version," and I'm like 5 years old. I don't know what the fuck Nintendo is.
Yeah.
I'm 5 years old.
I got that for Christmas one year. Now that or maybe that was my birthday. I don't know. I got a Game Boy SP as well, and my first game on it was Lego Star Wars. It was the first one, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah,
it was like the Lego game.
Mine was Frogger.
Frogger. That's kick ass, actually.
I had Frogger, Fire Red. I had Lego Star Wars.
I got Fire Red. I got all the Pokemon for the SP when I had it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. Good
times.
memories.
And the whole leaving milk and cookies out.
Yeah.
I did that. Did you do that?
Yeah. I did that as a kid. That was. So
I think
much fun.
and the reindeer mix. Remember, you would make it in class. It would be like sunflower seeds and glitter and shit like that.
I vaguely remember that.
And you just you'd shake it up and you'd go out the night before Christmas.
Yeah.
You're supposed to sprinkle it in front of your doorstep so the reindeer will know.
And then my mom's got to clean up that fucking mess.
Yeah. And she's got to eat the god awful cookies you picked from Kroger.
Yeah. But
she's like, no, but these Santa Claus would like these, and you're like, no, Santa Claus would like these. And
I'm gonna fucking just crumble them up, leave some crumbs behind, take a bite out of the cookie, leave it there, and then I'm like, I'm throwing these bitches away.
Yeah, leave 2 cookies in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I would be like, but Mom, what if he wants I left an apple, a bunch of brownies, and some cookies one time.
You reminded me with the whole the gifts hanging out and shit, and unwrapped, but you're able to see them. My mom gives the most badass stocking stuffers. Like my mom.
Oh yeah, that's always a great part of Christmas. Sorry, that's always a great part of Christmas.
There have been several. There have been several Christmases where I was more excited about what was in my stocking than the actual presents I was getting. My mom would put Beats headphones in the stocking stuffers, or one year I got a JBL speaker and I used the fuck out of that thing. I can't remember the other shit that I've gotten off the top of my head.
You ever get fruit in your
fruit?
Yeah, you ever get fruit?
Your mom was trying to tell you to lose weight.
No, my mom was like, I remember. That's how I knew we were in poverty.
In poverty.
Because I was like, yes, stockings, and I dumped out my stocking, and instead of getting something cool like a CD or something like that,
a couple of years ago,
it was a couple oranges and an apple. Oranges and apple, and I don't eat red apples. And 2 bright red deliciouses, and I'm like, who the fuck?
Sorry, Bailey.
Yeah. What a bitch.
God
what
damn.
A bitch of a mom. I'm just kidding. I love you, Mom. Just kidding. I'm totally just kidding.
I remember I haven't lived with my mom in almost 10 fucking years, and a couple of years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I got a fucking Manscaped fucking razor in my
gosh. She's like, here, honey, I know your balls are out of control. I'm sure you don't shave your nuts.
I think Sydney got it for me, actually, but no, it was supposed to be one of my stocking stuffer presents or some shit like that. And I don't know, I've gotten the most badass stocking stuffer presents.
Yeah, dude, that's honestly a killer stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
Fucking buzzer for my balls.
A buzzer for my balls?
Dude, every year for Christmas, on my dad's side, they always get the older guys like my cousin Jimmy and Uncle Greg and them. They get them this ball wash, and it's called Wash Your Balls or whatever, or it's musty balls or something like that. They always get it because they're blue collar dudes and their nuts stank, I guess.
I would assume so. Yeah.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
And every year I'm like, ooh man, I wish I had some of that.
Oh,
that would be so funny if y'all got me some of that too. Maybe one year.
Maybe 1 year. I don't
Maybe.
know. Maybe.
Oh no, not my. Oh man, not a.
Sorry, everybody.
Not my gay ball wash.
Not my gay ball wash.
But yeah, I think my favorite part of Christmas though is the feeling of giving. Because me personally, I don't really like getting gifts. I feel awkward about getting gifts, but I like giving them out. And I can pick some good shit.
As a kid, I would say I was probably most excited about like the stocking, or I guess as a teenager, because I would get like badass electronics and shit in my stocking stuffers. But as an adult, that's probably my favorite part of Christmas is like giving gifts and shit. Yeah. It's like so much fun.
My favorite part of Christmas as a teenager was I would open my shit, and as I got older, it really wasn't ever really anything. Like one year, I asked my mom for a vape. I just wanted a vape. That was back when I had like the weird, crazy e-cig looking vapes, like with the like vision spinners and shit like that, like the long douchebaggy tubey looking things.
Yeah.
And she gave me that and like $70 in cash. Oh boy, I bought weed and cigarettes. And, oh boy, I was so good, like running around the neighborhood like I was the pimp shit.
Like I was
pimp shit, dude.
Like I was the pimp shit.
But we're like kind of like degenerates. But it's okay. Like
it's okay.
I said, my family's a little different. We love different. Everybody's love is different. What we love to do. I remember I used to, before my mom was sober, the only time. Oh yeah, sorry.
My daddy's a little.
My daddy. I get it from my daddy.
I get it from my daddy.
But
that's so funny.
Every year for Christmas, my mom would smoke weed. Like she would hit a blunt one time with us.
Yeah.
And it would be a thing because it was always a party. I wanted.
Oh my God, I got a story whenever you're done.
And I sit there like my mom would go shot for shot with all of us, and we're like 18, 19, drinking, so we can kick it back. And my mom was just like, fuck you bitches, I'm an alcoholic. And she's like, y'all think that tastes great, this tastes great. And she gives us like $4 whiskey. Like, drink that shit.
$4 whiskey.
She hits a blunt one time and she's like, all right, y'all fucked up Christmas for me, fuck you.
Every year
back then. Yeah, it's probably $4 back then. It's probably like $8 now.
Yeah, right.
But
so this was like 2 Christmases ago. My stepdad Mark gave me an edible. It was like a Laffy Taffy edible, and I fucking ate that bitch. And you know, recently this past year I haven't been smoking because I've discovered I have an intolerance to weed, and I'm fucking
an intolerance.
Gay. Yeah.
At least it's not. At least it's not like gluten. Because if it was gluten, I'd be like, all right.
No, but
weed I can understand.
I got sick as fuck from eating an edible this past year, and I just haven't been smoking really since. I'll hit a blunt every now and then, but like won't seriously smoke. But anyway,
you eat a little bit of shit with meat sometimes.
This should have been a sign. This should have been a sign for me because 2 Christmases ago I eat this fucking Laffy Taffy, and you know that like weird fuzzy feeling you get when you start taking hallucinogenics.
Oh my God!
I got that off of eating an edible Laffy Taffy, and I was like, whoa, I feel a little weird.
Something hits you in the stomach and you're like,
yeah. It hit me like that, and I was like, yo, I feel weird. Like I feel the start of like a trip coming on.
The start of something real bad.
Yeah, I was like, I think we're about to go home. Like, and I drove home, which I feel like was probably a bad idea if you're that fucking high. But yeah, no, nothing.
Riff French podcast does not condone people driving under the influence.
Yeah, I do not drive under the influence.
Get an Uber or sleep in your car.
Or sleep at your parents' house. Fuck.
Or sleep at your parents' house.
Yeah.
Sleep underneath the pool table at your local dive bar. Do something.
Do something. But yeah, no, that was that should have been a sign for me, and then I didn't pick up on that. And then 2 years later, I ate like an edible that was like this fucking big and got really sick off of it.
Word.
Yeah. And yeah, I was telling I was telling Andrew about that because I guess I never told him the story recently. And I've told this on the podcast, but I haven't told it since we've been shooting video, so we have some more people to listen to my story. But like, I ate half of an edible, like this fucking big. Not even like, it was like just
a quarter, like a half an inch.
It was like those sour ropes, but it was like just a little square sour rope. And I ate like half of it, and that night, I woke up in the middle of the night and was like, I can't fucking breathe. And I'm like fucking, and I fucking,
oh my God.
I get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, and I look in the mirror, and I'm like pale white, like a fucking ghost,
God,
like
Kyle.
the color of your shirt.
Oh my God, that wasn't weed, that was fentanyl.
That was fentanyl. And like, I'm like, oh my God.
Off the
and I sit down, and my hands, like, I'm shaking uncontrollably, like a fucking...
Fee.
And I was like, dude, something, like, I do not feel fucking good. And I felt like It was like, if I was to compare it to like any hangover I've ever had, it was like easily top 3 worst hangover I've ever had. Yeah, it was bad. And then I went to go let Foxy out. I let her outside to go to the bathroom, and I couldn't even stand there at the front door and watch her go to the bathroom. I was like, I'm about to fall over. Like, I started getting dizzy, and I was like, I'm about to pass out. And I walked towards the couch and like just barely made it to the couch and passed over on the couch. And then like, when I come to and I sit up, I was like, holy shit, the front door's still open. And I see Foxy come walking in. I was like, well, thank God you didn't run away. And I fucking closed the door. And then I started getting dizzy again. I passed out on the couch again. Like, it happened twice, back to back. It was,
what the fuck?
That was a crazy morning, though.
That was fentanyl.
Yeah, so I haven't really been smoking since then.
Dude, what kind of, was that? Are you sure that was like regular weed?
Everyone else ate edibles that night, too. Nobody else got sick. It was just me. But no, I tell, like, a week later, I'm talking to my mom about this, and she's like, oh my God, your dad had the same problem. And I was like, what, my dad's gay? My dad can't smoke a little weed?
Oh my God, my dad's gay?
Yeah, apparently he used to tell people, my bio dad, he used to tell people that he's allergic to weed because it would make him feel weird, and he just didn't want to explain to people how it made him feel weird. So he would just tell people he's allergic to it. And I was like, damn, my dad's fucking gay.
Damn.
Does this mean I'm
my
gay?
dad's into dudes. Oh.
When I was 13, I thought I was gay because I could draw and get my room straight. And I was allergic to weed or something, I don't know.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but anyway.
Coincidentally, my dad, who is very gay, also doesn't like weed. He says and his thing is, he always is like, I never smoke that shit because I'm allergic.
Because I'm allergic. Maybe it makes him feel the same way. Maybe he has some kind of intolerance to it.
But he looks at me, he goes, that shit makes me paranoid. I'm calling the cops. He called me in New York. I walk into the hotel, and he comes in like kind of right behind me. And I wasn't paying attention to him being behind me because I was so blasted. And I walk in, and then he like kind of comes in behind me, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't see you. He said, I know you didn't, Smokey. I called the cops too, just so you know. They know where you at, and they know what you want.
He's trying to make you paranoid.
Yeah, dude, he's just like fucking with me. And he's
That's so funny.
And I told him,
I called the cops too.
Yeah. He goes. I know the police. I know the number. And I'm like, Dad, shut up. I'm just trying to.
I never believed in that kind of shit, like being intolerant to weed and shit. I just thought like they were fucking gay. Like
I just thought that they were gay.
Yeah,
no, I know a lot of people who are notoriously.
I was like a stoner skater in high school, and like just smoked all the time. And then around COVID time, I had money. And fucking was dropping hella money on like edibles, like the Nerds Rope was my shit, and I would like just fucking get blasted and eat that.
When did this become about? This is a Christmas episode.
Yeah, because I ate an edible one Christmas and it made me really sick.
Okay,
but like
that just made me remember. Okay, I was sitting here like, wait, hold on.
One really funny story. This was around COVID time. Andrew had gotten a pack of like the sour Skittle edibles, and you're only supposed to eat like, I think it's like 3 or 4 or something. And me and Andrew are watching something in the living room back at our apartment, and I look over, like we're sitting just like you and me are now, and I look over at Andrew, and he's like eating the fucking bag of Skittles like they're fucking regular sour Skittles. And I was like, motherfucker, are you eating those like they're just Skittles? And he was like, he looks up at me and is like, you want some? And me and him split the bag of Skittles and ate it. I was like, I'll eat a handful.
I mean, you're sitting there watching Gravity Falls, just scared. You're terrified. You're just so high.
Yeah, we just split the bag of Skittles and like just fucking was paranoid all fucking
just
night.
Fucking
honestly.
gagged. Well,
but I used to do shit like that, and then all of a sudden, I'm fucking gay.
All of a sudden, I'm fucking gay. I do know a lot of people who were notoriously huge potheads, and they ended up having the
like
the whole
something similar.
Yeah. But it's like
really?
like the receptors in your brain that like once you, it's almost like you've had too much cannabis, and they react negatively neurologically to cannabinoids whenever you smoke them.
That's weird.
And sometimes it can go away.
I wonder if it's also a genetic thing, because I mean Derek,
possibly.
you know Derek, he's not like that. But like if my dad was like that, and then like I used to smoke all the time, and now all of a sudden I'm like that.
Possibly.
You know?
I do know people who've gone like 30 plus years, and then now that they're in their 40s and 50s, they're like, I know one guy, he makes music, he slings pies. That's what he likes to do. He slings pie. Shout out to you, Casey.
That's cool.
But he's like, man, I ain't smoked weed in 6 months, bro. I got high and I had to go to the fucking hospital.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what? He said, yeah, I haven't touched the shit since. And I was like, dude, that's awful. He said,
I didn't believe in being allergic to weed. I was like, it's like I used to say this in high school too. I was like, you can't be allergic to weed. It's basically good for you. Like,
It's basically good for you. It's crazy because I believe that, but the longer I keep smoking, I'm like, damn, bro, this is terrible for me right now.
damn, I can't remember shit.
Damn, I can't remember shit, bro. I sleep real good, but I can't stop eating. What the fuck?
Me and Kyle have the same conversation 5 times a week.
yeah.
That's so funny. But yeah, for anyone that's wondering out there, that's why I don't smoke anymore. Or kinda. But anyway, yeah.
How long do you think is left on this bit before it goes off?
I don't know. We're probably sitting around 30 minutes though right now.
Yeah.
This is a good little special. You wanna talk about one more thing?
I was gonna give you them.
Oh, let's do the presents before we sound off.
That's why I was just checking because I didn't want to open it. Have them.
I'm gonna leave this right here,
and then you
like I got you.
Anyway, yeah.
What is this one?
So I'm gonna give you the big one first.
Okay.
In the seasons of givens, I'm giving you these. Very nice. Look at that. You can probably guess what it is. Yes, Christmas time. Hanukkah.
I wasn't expecting an envelope.
I wasn't expecting a vanilla folder. Yeah.
He sealed this bitch too.
Did I? Oh. That's the other side, sorry.
I was on the wrong side.
There you go.
You say I didn't seal that motherfucker, I taped it. Oh, look at that!
Look at that, and it's signed.
The
Esquivo.
The artist?
Esquivo is the guy who
Vegeta.
did that one Homelander comic I got. He did a couple of the Boys comics, a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff.
In honor of us watching Dragon Ball lately, Vegeta.
Yeah. That's what I got.
Vegeta's actually one of my favorite characters.
And it's got that, and there's the COA inside of it on the back.
Vegeta.
But yeah. I thought in honor of the show.
That's really kick-ass, Bailey.
And you got that collection of autographs with the whole Mario thing for Daniel.
Yeah.
So you can just start adding the stuff, and then every time we go somewhere to like Comic-Con or whatever, you can grab some new.
That's so fucking
jazz.
cool. I love Vegeta.
Yeah, dude. And this guy right here, bro, he's an up-and-comer. Esquivo, if you see this, if anybody here can tag Esquivo, let him know that we love him. I love him.
Tag him
big
down below.
Big fan of Esquivo. Him and the Escorza brothers, kick-ass. The Escorza brothers are the ones who do a lot of those really dope Ninja Turtle covers now.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Super sick. Like the last Ronin and shit like that, those are the Escorza brothers.
That looks so fucking cool, dude.
Super dope. And this one right here, I'm so happy about. It's super funny. As soon as I saw it, and I was like, boom, I had to get it.
Also gonna be a Funko Pop.
Fuck. Look, just
fuck, he knows.
Hey, look. Just know. I seen it and I was like, he has to have it. He has to have it.
Tape this bitch up. I gotta fucking.
Oh, dude, I wrapped that motherfucker so good.
I swear to God, if there's another box in here, I'm gonna kick you in the balls.
He has a box in a box. Can the camera see I'm fucked up?
I did that.
I'm injured.
While I'm opening this up, I'll talk about another Christmas memory. I did that to my stepdad one year. It was like right after I moved out of his house, and I gave him a $100 gift card, but it was like a big ass present, like the size of this table, and he like opens it up expecting like something huge, and then there's like a smaller box in it. He opens that up and there's another box in that. Then he opens that up and it's like a shoe box. He's like, oh, you got me some kick-ass shoes or something? And then he opens that up and it's just like more and more boxes, and then he gets down to the last box and I saran wrapped the fucking card, and he had to like tear open the saran wrap to get to his $100 gift card.
Hell yeah.
Oh! Salvatore!
Yeah, Salvatore!
Salvatore! That's
the
Muad'Dib.
So whenever you need a reminder that you're the Muad'Dib, remember, you're the chosen one, God among men. The Muad'Dib.
It is as written!
It is as written.
That's one of my
May
favorite
that knife chip and shatter.
That's one of my favorite things we've ever talked about on the podcast. It is as written!
Yeah, dude, I saw it and I was like, Man, he has
Go
to have
check
a
out the episode. It's called what is it? Big Ben and Friends is the name of the episode. It's
Big
one
Ben
of our
and
lesser
Friends.
watch episodes. A lot of people haven't seen that one, but we talk about Dune in that. We talk about Dune for like 30 minutes. In
Dude,
that
we
episode.
had such a
And we
kick.
keep laughing about the fact that first of all, Bailey calls him Salvatore,
Salvatore.
which is funny.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
he keeps talking about how like he keeps talking in the Dune movie like it is as written.
It is as written.
That's so funny. Thanks,
He's like
man.
does anything. He's like I'm not your god, and also I'm gay. He goes,
Yo, I saw this scene
yes,
again.
yes.
I saw this scene again recently where Paul is like silence, and I was like shit. I was like, that
Dude.
got me.
Timothée.
I'm a little bricked up.
Timothée Chalamet. Shit. You can take my life water.
You can take my life. That's so funny.
That's so funny.
Well, I think we're gonna sound it off here. I didn't get Bailey a present. Sorry.
It's
He got
okay.
me 2 of them, and I didn't get him one this year.
It's okay.
Unfortunately, but I'll get him back next year.
Hey, look,
That's-
we're going to Comic-Con.
We're going to Comic-Con. Are we?
I mean,
I mean, I am.
I'm definitely going to Comic-Con.
That's so
I
funny.
think if you could squeeze
But-
it, we should go for the day.
We can tweet it. We go. But thank you. We love you. We need you. We hope you
love
guys
we
have
need
the
you.
merriest fucking
the merriest
Christmas.
fucking Christmas. I hope all of you guys, all the fans, all the fans' families, all the fans' families' family. I hope your dogs sleep good.
Yeah.
I hope your cats get a mouse.
I wish nothing but good things
Yeah.
upon you.
Nothing but cheering merry tidings upon thee, my lovely ranchoros.
It is as written.
It is as written. May my knife chip
and
and
shatter.
shatter. We love you, baby girl.
Bye, Mom.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Hey Bailey, hey Kyle, it's me, Tank Dempsey and Steve Bloom cosplay. What's up, you beautiful bastards? Hoorah!